morning. It's too hot already for or hot coffee, so I've got my iced coffee. Anyway, I had a lot of fun yesterday, and I kind of want to talk about it now because I was thinking this is kind of important to everybody. So, yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I had fun. Some of you saw the pictures and the videos of me and the sunflowers in the garden. That's kind of my day to day. My older kids, my friends, people that love me, love to tell me how vain I am because I always have my face stuck in my phone. I do take selfies. I take a lot of selfies. I share a lot of selfies. I'm pretty selfless about my sharing of selfies, I guess. I do enjoy it. I enjoy it for several reasons. Years ago, the main reason, I have this little cousin. She's, a couple generations down, and she was teasing me that my selfie game was weak. And challenge accepted. So I became not weak in my selfie game, and I started doing selfies all the time. And what I realized I liked doing was I didn't like just taking and posting the pretty, glamoury, all filtered and little raccoon eyes and whatever. Those are okay, those are fun, but what I like are the real selfies. And if you really pay attention to me and how I post and what I do, you will notice that I will post just as many unflattering selfies about myself as I do the flattering ones. And again, I do that because I love to study my face. And I encourage most people to do this because your face, it's like where your emotions show. That's what you're showing people, those eyes, these cheeks, So I like to make faces. I like to take pictures of myself making faces. I like to post these pictures of me being goofy and making faces to show people that it's okay. It's okay to look, quote unquote, ugly or not attractive, because the fun you're having doing it, that light that, is carrying you inside and lighting you up, and the fun you're having taking the pictures or doing whatever you're doing, that's what's important. And that's why I like doing these things. It just makes me feel good. It makes me laugh. Yesterday in the video, my son's girlfriend was teasing me because I was sitting there taking pictures in sunflowers. But that's what I felt like doing. It was a beautiful evening. My sunflowers are blooming. I freaking love sunflowers. So why not get up in the middle of some and take my picture? I'm a Leo. That's my flower, right? To me, it made perfect sense. And I wasn't doing anything else. I had nothing better to do with my time. So I was like, I'll just go sit out front, take pictures of myself. And then she came home and was just laughing at me. And, it was okay because I was laughing too. And then even, I think it was my brother, posted, "You're such a dork." And my response was, "But did you laugh?" Because I was. And I know for a fact, laughter's contagious. Smiles are contagious. Good energy, good moods, good juju, that's all contagious. You can't be doing that and not affect somebody. Only a few people commented on that particular little video, but damn, like 150 of you watched it or something. You're all laughing. I know you are. At least I do. I've watched it a few times myself because I'm laughing at myself. And it feels good. So, laugh, do things. Who cares what people think about you? Tell them, so what? I'm making you laugh. I'm making me laugh. I'm spreading some joy here. It's fun. Another thing I did yesterday, and there's a couple of you I told about this because, I seriously want to recruit more people to either do this with me or go do it separate from me because this should be happening every day. But another thing I love to do is I go to my little coffee shop downtown, and they have a bar, it's bar seats, and there's a little bar there that you sit, and the window faces directly out into the main street. So if I'm lucky and I time it just right, I can get in there, get my coffee drink, and then sit in that window. And I will sit there. I usually have my little notebook open or my phone, and something to do while I sit, but I guarantee it, I'm looking out that window and I am watching everybody that passes by me, whether they're on foot, whether they're in their car. I love to notice how people on the outside look just like their cars on the outside. Same expressions, same coloring sometimes. Same, I don't know, it's quirky. If you ever really sit and watch, pay attention to this. Look at people. Look at how they fit their car. It's really weird. But anyway, that's not the thing I do. That's just something I've noticed. But what I like to do is I like to sit there and I like to look at people directly, like in the eye as they walk by the window. And you get a lot of mixed reactions. Most people, they don't want to look in that window because they don't want to see somebody looking at them. It freaks them out. They're unsure. People have this weird defensive aura about them most times, and it's strange to them if you get into that. And so when they look up and I'm just sitting there staring at them, they're kind of thrown off, but I'm smiling at them, and it's a big, genuine, nice greeting smile, or I will nod hello. I may even mouth out the words hi, whatever happens in that second. But in that second, I'm engaging with them. I am a total stranger. They don't know me. They've never seen me. Engaging with them through a window. And normally, most of them, they light up for a split second. They feel good. Somebody smiled at them. Somebody told them hello. Somebody acknowledged them as they were walking by. They weren't expecting it. They weren't looking for it. It didn't even factor into their brain, hey, I'm going to walk by this coffee shop and see if someone's going to wave at me. It just happens. And that's what I like. I like to see that little change for just a second. I like to see them light up for just a second. Now sometimes this can backfire, and they think I'm smiling at them because I'm interested or I want a date, and oh boy, they'll turn around and come in, and then I'm like, no, didn't mean for that to happen. But most times they just keep walking by and they smile back or they nod back. But like I said, I see that change, that happiness just kind of it comes out in them a minute. And what if they were having a really bad day before that? They might have been. But then I smile at them and now it's better for a minute, right? Like, these are just important little things that I think we all sometimes take for granted. Happiness. We all want it. But oftentimes we all don't stop and think about sharing it, or maybe being the provider of it for another human being. We just know that we want it all the time. Or we're embarrassed of what makes us happy because, again, we don't know what people are going to think. We don't want them to judge us, right? We don't want them to think that we're immature or silly or ridiculous. I'm sure there are some people on Facebook that may have watched me playing in my garden last night and rolled their eyes and been like, oh my God, when is she going to act her age? Guess what, I am. But anyway... and that's fine. If acting, I don't know, I'm not even gonna follow that comment. Bad example, I guess. But people judge me too. I know it, but I just have learned to not care. I was in a moment, and I am so glad my son's girlfriend caught that moment, because I was having a blast, and I was just being me, and I was enjoying a garden that I've worked very hard to keep alive. Someone called it weeds yesterday. Oh, they're not weeds. Those are flowers, and I have grown them, and I am still trying to grow them in hundreds and hundreds of degrees of heat. It's really a struggle keeping these alive right now, and I am pouring a lot of water and my heart and soul into them, so do not call them weeds. Flowers. And I love my flowers. I love my garden. I love my yard. I love to play in these things. I love to take pictures of myself playing in these things because I'm happy. And I'm sharing that happiness. I like it when I get caught being goofy, because then you all get to share in my happiness too. And guess what? I'm goofy all the time. I like to laugh. I like to smile. I like to feel good when I'm feeling down, especially. And I have been. I had a really rough weekend this last weekend. I got some really bad news about someone I love, and I was kind of a mess for a couple of days. So I'm glad to see that I'm back to where I could have a day like yesterday. And it felt really good to just go out and play and do and be. So again, I encourage all of you. Who cares what people think? If it's not hurting anybody, in fact, if it's doing the opposite, and it's bringing in laughter, and it's bringing in love, and it's bringing in all these good feelings, then do it. Do it. If you need inspiration, call me. I'll come do it with you. I am not shy. At least not when I don't want to be. I can be. We all can be a little shy or a little reserved, depending, but for the most part, I'm down to get in front of a camera. I'm down to roll around and play in some flowers. I'm down to do lots of fun things that make us laugh and look silly. You know, that is part of life. That is part of, I think, what makes me look so young. Keeps me so young. I don't know. I'm gonna end this now, finish my coffee. Hopefully this motivates some of you. Get out there, do some fun things, have some fun, be some fun. I'm gonna go back downtown and smile at more people later. That's on my agenda today. I really enjoyed that. I was down there for like 2 hours doing that yesterday. And you know, I like to make people feel good. And I like to make myself feel good. So to me, I can go get coffee, feel good, share the love, make other people feel good, make a video about feeling good so you feel good, we all feel good. Yay, let's feel good. So anyways, namaste folks. Have a good day. Go out, spread your love, spread your life, spread your happiness. Have a good day.